This curious object, worn smooth by countless hands, holds secrets within its 2-foot wooden form. But isn't its simple appearance hiding something extraordinary? A spigot protrudes near the base, and a series of tiny perforated holes can be seen along the top edge, creating an intricate pattern. Inside, you might imagine what used to flow through, perhaps a substance that once transformed everyday life. Do you know what this was for? Most people have no idea. But don't rush, the answer is on the way. Meet the lie dropper. This unassuming but essential tool played a pivotal role in the lives of early American settlers. In the heart of a humble pioneer home, a determined housewife would gather wood ash left from the fireplace, a byproduct of a day spent tending the fire for cooking and warmth. She would fill the upper chamber of the lie dropper with this ash, mixing it with rainwater collected in barrels. Understanding that the sulfurous remnants of burning would contain alkali, she was performing a kind of alchemy. As the water seeped through the perforated ash-filled chamber, it became infused with lye, a powerful ingredient for soap making. Once the lye was ready, this determined pioneer would mix it with rendered animal fat, typically pig fat. The result? Homemade soap, a vital element of hygiene and utility in those early days. The soap not only cleaned the family's clothes, but also offered a semblance of comfort and cleanliness in a rugged world. However, as the industrial age blossomed, convenience took precedence. With the rise of commercial soap production, this labor-intensive process slipped from memory, along with the humble lye dropper, leaving it as a relic of a time when self-sufficiency was the essence of survival. Now, let's travel a bit further back in time, to the world of woodworking. Here's another extraordinary tool, shaped with metal blades and wooden handles, vibrant with the patina of age. The image it conjures might remind you of a craftsman working diligently on beams and furniture. Can you guess its purpose? This is a froe, a tool that once was as essential to the woodworker as a chisel. Picture a rural carpenter in the late 1800s, standing by a massive log, the sun casting long shadows around him. He grasps the froe, which resembles a guillotine with a wooden handle, and drives the heavy blade into the side of the log. As he strikes, the blade splits the wood into shingles or small boards, a necessary process for cladding homes, building fences, or crafting furniture pieces. The froe allows for a level of precision that was unmatched at the time. There's something beautiful in the simplicity of this tool, the way it cut through wood like a warm knife through butter. It was often accompanied by a trusty mallet, the rhythmic sounds of hammer strikes echoing through the workshop. Unfortunately, as the demand for lumber increased, the froe was soon overshadowed by the bandsaw and other machinery that could do the job faster and more efficiently. Today, it stands forgotten, a testament to the craftsmanship that shaped America, replaced by machinery that trades intimacy for speed. As we wander through the maze of history, we now find ourselves in the realm of agriculture. What about this intriguing contraption? It has sturdy wooden legs and a series of vertical slots designed for a specific purpose. Its form is deceptively straightforward, yet it evokes images of verdant fields and bustling farms. So can you guess? This tool is known as a seed drill, a remarkably innovative device from the early 19th century that revolutionized farming methods. Before the seed drill came along, farmers would scatter seeds by hand, an imprecise method that often left much to chance. Picture a farmer in a wide, open field during springtime, weary and hopeful, walking behind his seed drill. The contraption would plant the seeds evenly, ensuring they found their way into nutrient-rich soil at the right depth. With a simple push, the device would create evenly spaced furrows, depositing seeds that would sprout into crops later in the season. Its effectiveness transformed the landscape of agriculture, allowing families to yield larger harvests. Yet, as mechanization grew, new machines replaced the seed drill. Tractors equipped with planters became the norm, relegating this ingenious tool to a dusty barn corner, a memory of a time when every seed was planted with intention and care. Did your grandfather have one of these in his shed? Tell me below. Let's now explore another corner of history. Here we have a robust set of hand tools, forged with care and showing signs of wear. Among them, one stands out with its double-sided blade, its wooden shaft smooth from years of use. It calls to mind the labor of a craftsman plying his trade. This is a spigot, a tool integral to furniture making and wheelwrighting during the late 18th and early 19th centuries. Imagine a wheelwright working diligently on a wooden wheel, the air filled with the scent of fresh wood shavings. With the spigot, he smoothly shaped the wheel's wooden spokes, guiding the blade back and forth, carving the wood into perfect curves. The spigot allowed for extraordinary precision, melding craftsmanship with functionality. Yet, with the explosion of the automobile industry in the early 20th century, the need for wooden wheels diminished, and with it, the spigot faded into obscurity. What once was a symbol of artisan pride became a footnote in the history of American ingenuity, now lying neglected in the silence of past workshops. As we turn the page on these stories from America's workshops, let's pause and take a look at a truly marvelous item, a curved, serrated blade, set in a long, wooden handle, with an ornate design etched into the metal. Its beauty and complexity might lead you to wonder what this tool once accomplished. This is the draw knife, a remarkable device that aided woodworkers in shaping timber since the colonial times. Picture an artisan seated on a sturdy stool, the sun casting a warm glow through the open door of his workshop. He grips the draw knife with both hands, its blade gliding effortlessly over a thick piece of wood as he removes shavings to gradually reveal a smooth surface. This tool allowed craftsmen to create everything from furniture legs to intricate joinery, each stroke bringing them closer to their vision. However, as industries advanced and the speed of production increased, the draw knife became less prevalent. Saw blades and electric tools overtook the painstaking art of hand shaping. While the draw knife may once have been a craftsman's trusted companion, it now sits dusty and forlorn, a quiet reminder of lost artistry. Let's not forget another tool that tells its own tale, a cylindrical brass and wood device, perfectly engineered for a specific task. One could easily overlook it, but it holds a rich history within its curves. So what was its function? This tool is known as a marking gauge, a simple yet profoundly effective instrument that enabled carpenters to create precise measurements. Picture a devoted craftsman at work, pencil in hand, diligently measuring a piece of wood. With the marking gauge, he could place a fine line along the grain, ensuring cuts and notches aligned perfectly. It embodied the essence of thoughtful craftsmanship, lending an air of elegance to the most basic of designs. Yet, as production became faster-paced and less focused on handcrafting, tools like the marking gauge took a backseat to more modern solutions. The electric saws and digitized measurements took the artisan's touch out of the process, leaving little room for the meticulous craft that once demanded such instruments. Finally, we come to an extraordinary implement that might resonate with many of us. It's made of iron, heavy and formidable in shape, with gears and a handle that feels as if it has seen centuries of use. As we gaze upon this robust piece, nostalgia may stir within us. Do you have a sense of its past purpose? This is a butter churn, an essential tool within the kitchens of pioneer families. Imagine a morning in the heart of the countryside, the sun rising, casting a golden hue across the farmhouse. A housewife, wearing an apron, diligently works at her churn, pumping the handle rhythmically. From cream collected from their cows, she transforms liquid into rich, creamy butter. The process, though laborious, was fundamental to the family's diet, a staple in countless meals. Despite its significance, with the advent of refrigeration and modern dairy processing, the traditional butter churn saw a steep decline. Families turned to store-bought alternatives, and the charming ritual of making butter at home faded into memory. As we reflect on these lost tools of our American heritage, we see more than mere objects of utility. Each one holds a story, stories of labor, love, and tireless hands that built the foundation of our nation. They are echoes of craftsmanship, reminders that each tool was an extension of the human spirit, bringing forth creation from the earth and necessity from ingenuity. Like this if it took you back, and subscribe for the next forgotten tool. The workshop never really closes.